The music download market is a highly competitive one and has increasingly small margins for profits. Companies such as iTunes dominate the market, with other smaller budget firms also making an impact on the industry. Increasingly, people are downloading their music for free from a range of sources, some legitimate and some not. This is in part due to the current social trends of using torrent sites, as well as economic conditions not helping at all. When we were approached by a young group of entrepreneurs to create a way for people to download music from unsigned bands and for them to make a profit, we knew we were going to need a business plan that offered something unique. First and foremost, we decided right away that if this was going to be a success and have a higher volume of users, it was going to have to be free. This obviously requires us to look at alternative revenue streams. It was decided that in order to have a strong business foundation, we were going to need more than one alternative income stream. Advertising and membership fees were decided upon. The interesting thing for us is that we have no intention of charging users who are downloading content, but instead issuing a small fee to bands for uploading their tracks and charging venues to have access to a database, which includes details on downloads and demographics, helping them to decide which bands they should book at their venues, and hopefully helping them maximise their profits, providing a win-win situation. Advertising is going to be targeted specifically toward our users and will generate further revenue through affiliate links and click-throughs.
Our website and storage will be the first thing that we need. This we will get from Yahoo Small Business Web Hosting. The hosting costs $11.95 a month, which is the equivalent to £8. Because at first the business will be a small business, we will not need a dedicated server. Yahoo will provide unlimited disk space as long as the business remains a small business. Using this option will provide us a cheap way to start up without incurring large server costs. In the office, an Apple Mac Pro with an internet connection will be required. The reason we have chosen the Mac Pro is the specification will mean it will last for at least 7 years with intensive use, and therefore can justify the cost of £1,700. Software for the computer will obviously be required. An antivirus is not needed due to the Mac OS X software being virus-free. We will need, however, a word processor and spreadsheet software for general use. We have chosen Apple iWorks 08 for this, which costs £55 and has all the functionality of an Office suite. To keep the website up to date, the Pro will need Adobe Dreamweaver and Adobe Photoshop. These two applications are expensive but highly useful, costing £800 for both. We chose Adobe software due to the power and versatility compared to its rivals. Dreamweaver also features an FTP uploader to upload files directly to the website from the Dreamweaver designer. As for peripherals, a printer will be required, costing £80 for a HP PhotoSmart C4480. This will print up to 31 pages per minute and has a scanner and copier pre-built in. As for the format of music files, we have chosen to go for MP3 at 128 kilobytes per second due to its popularity, and practically every digital music player can play MP3s. There is also the added bonus of MP3 having reasonably small sizes. Around 1/10 of the song's original size is the average compression rate.
Risk mitigation. When looking at this project, it became apparent we were going to minimise any risk, in particular our alternative income streams. We have established the following risk. Too much competition. There is too much competition between the big rivals, which include the iTunes. It will be impossible for us to enter this market without having a good financial backing and a good product portfolio. To overcome this, we are looking to have some of the biggest and best unsigned bands and venues to our website. Market is in saturation. There is not much demand for new and existing products. This may be due to competition or other contributing factors. It will be hard for us to launch this business because of the fierce competition, and it would make it hard for us to settle and compete in this market. We have thought of a number of different unique selling points, and hopefully we will use these to increase our awareness and market share. Unique selling point. It will be hard to pitch. This is because just about everything we are going to do within our business has been tried and tested. We have also decided to give free music downloads. internet presence. We face a lot of security threats, which could be which could affect the personal information of our members and the threat of credit debit card details. Avoiding failure. To avoid failure, we will have a contingency plan in place which we will use effectively to make sure that any problems faced are dealt with quickly and efficiently. In a bid to mitigate the risk, we will be doing the following. Too much competition. With fierce competition, we will tackle this by having a good financial backing which will enable us to provide the best products and services. Without good financial backing, it will be impossible for us to compete with our competitors and they will easily squeeze us out. Market is in saturation. To tackle this, we will have a unique selling point, which is our music downloads will be free. As well as this, we will have various different promotions and advertisements going on. Unique selling point. With the unique selling point, this will help us to tackle our competition effectively. Some of our unique selling points include having free music downloads. Internet security threat. We have established that payment will be an issue, so we have decided to subcontract all payment issues to PayPal, who will tackle the responsibility, who will take the responsibility to tackle any threats. With regards to personal information, we will have a highly encrypted website which will be password protected. Internet security threat. We have established that payment will be an issue, so we have decided to subcontract all payment issues to PayPal, who will take the responsibility to tackle any threats. With regards to personal information, we will have a highly encrypted website which will be password protected. The biggest risk facing the business probably will be establishing the business within the market sector and responding positively to any competition we face. Depending on the risk we face will depend on how we mitigate the risk. For example, if we are faced with intense competition, to respond to this we would have free music downloads and a new income stream.